Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. My name is Fraser and I'm back with a new video. This video is going to be a little bit different than the videos that I did until now because it's going to be a health testimony. If you are interested, if you want to learn something new, then please keep on watching. I promise you won't regret it because this one will change your life, the way you think and everything, or the way you view this world. So if you are interested, then please keep on watching and grab yourself something to drink. I have something to drink as well. Yeah, and we'll get started. Just know that I've been trying to avoid this topic for a while now, but now it's time. I think that it can help one or two people, so I'm still going to do it. It might be a little bit frightening, so if you are a very sensitive person, I advise you to leave now. But if you are strong enough and you think you can take it, then please keep on watching because it's something very deep and it's something important, I think. If you are not sure if hell exists or not, if the spiritual world is real or not, this video will definitely help you, so please keep on watching. I don't know how to explain it, if it's a vision or out of body experience. You can call it however you want. I dream a lot, so I know that this one is not a dream because it was too vivid to be a dream. This was an out of body experience. It was on the 25th of December 2016. I know the exact date because on the 24th December 2016, me and my boyfriend went to visit my girlfriend and her boyfriend, and we spent Christmas with them. We exchanged gifts and we spent a very nice evening together. She lives with her boyfriend and with her son. We came back home after midnight and we went to sleep, and that's when it all started. Okay, I was sleeping and all of a sudden, I don't know how to explain it, I feel my body lifting up. At that moment I realized that I'm dying and my soul is leaving my body, if that makes sense. My body was rising and rising and rising. Not even my body, my soul was, I feel like it wasn't my body, it was my soul that was rising. I see my body, my spiritual body, I don't know how to say it, it's my soul or my spiritual body lifting up. And then all of a sudden I realized that I'm dying, and then I see a cross, a brown cross. My body was lifted up, and when I say up, it's not only 1 meter or 2 meters, it was very high, very, very high. And then I saw the cross, and I was like, oh cool, I'm dying and going to heaven. And all of a sudden, this moment that I said, oh, okay, I'm dying and going to heaven, I don't know how my soul started to fall down backwards. I don't know how to explain it, so I'm going to say soul because I don't know how else to explain it. Anyways, even though I was falling at a very, very, very fast speed, I still didn't hit the ground. It took me so long to hit the ground, and I thought I would fall on the ground, but it didn't stop there. My soul kept on falling even more down underground, and I don't know where else. It was very strange. My body was falling down and even the ground didn't stop it. It kept on falling down, and I realized that I was in this dark place. I was looking around and I remember seeing some human skeleton right and left, and there were snakes going around my leg, and they were making this infinity sign. In that moment I realized that I'm going to stay there for the rest of my life. Only the idea that I'm going to spend the rest of my life there frightened me. I was like, oh my god, now I'm dead. I can't go back to my family and friends again. I love my makeup, my perfumes, and all this physical stuff. And I was like, at that moment, I realized, oh my God, I didn't even take nothing with me. All I took with me was all the experience, how I treated people and how they treat me. All the experience was there with me. Not even my favorite perfume I took with me. Not even my favorite lipstick. And I was like, oh my God. I was saying to myself, oh my God, I was so worried in this physical life for nothing, and I didn't take nothing with me. Why did I worry so much? The only thing I took with me was the experience, how I treated people in this world, how I acted, what did I do, what I didn't do. And I was like, oh my God, that's all that matters. All these physical things or these material things that we see are not important the moment we die. And I was like, oh, I messed up, because that was my priority. The things that I thought that mattered don't matter anymore, and the things that I thought are not that important, these are the things that are important now. And I was like, oh, so I can't go back to my family now, and I can't go back to my boyfriend, because I already knew that I'm dead, and yeah, I have already left my body. So I was like, oh no, they are going to be really sad that I'm not with them anymore, or that I'm dead. I was saying that, and 5 demons popped out. And I was like, I was so scared, I was crying. I remember there was no time there. There was no time. I knew that that would be my forever. For some reason, I already knew. And that scared me. All the negative feelings were there: sadness, regret, and remorse. All the negative feelings were there. I don't even want to think about it. All you take is your experience. You are going to exactly remember what you did in this world. I mean, if you did something good or if you did something bad, everything is coming with you. It's the only thing you are taking with you, and that's the scary part. That's what scared me, because I wasn't a very bad person, but I wasn't a good person either. I was living my life, minding my own business, not caring about other people, or not caring about what I say or how they take it. And then I think there were five demons popped out of nowhere, and they were laughing and laughing and laughing. They saw me scared and crying, and that made them really happy. I don't even know how to explain these things. They were so ugly. They only covered their private part, everything else was naked. I might insert a picture of how they almost looked, and they were having the time of their life. They were laughing, and even the worst person can't have so much hate. And it's at that moment that I realized how much hate they have for human beings. They hate human beings. Every teardrop makes them really happy. They live for it. I don't know how to explain it. They have so much hate for human beings. Even the worst person you can imagine can't have so much hate in him like they do. And for some reason, you don't have to talk. They feel you and you feel them. I don't understand it, to be honest, but there is no need to talk with them. They still know what you want to say. I don't know if it makes sense, but it was like that. We didn't have a verbal communication, if that makes sense. And every time I started to pray, they got aggressive. I don't know, for some reason, I think it was hurting them, or they weren't comfortable. When I started to pray, they started to get aggressive, and the moment I stopped, they start to come closer to me. I feel like they were trying to take me somewhere. Maybe this was a waiting room because I didn't see a lack of fire and everything else. I didn't see that, but I saw fire everywhere, and this really depression, sadness, regret, remorse, all these negative feelings I was feeling, but I didn't see anybody else burning, to be honest, or I didn't see no lack of fire. So that's why I think it was a waiting room, if that makes sense. Every time they come closer to me, I pray, and this prayer pushed them, and that made them aggressive because I was pushing them, and this prayer was hurting them somehow or making them mad. I don't know what was happening, but they weren't feeling it. That's what I know. And I was crying and praying, and I was like, yeah, I was saying to God, yeah, I know I wasn't living the best life, but I was trying. I was trying to have a relationship with you again. I was trying. Didn't you see the effort? Didn't you see that I was trying? Please give me a chance. I was praying, I was crying. I try to stay cool now, but at that moment I wasn't cool at all. I was praying with all my soul. I was like, please don't leave me here, give me another chance, please. I know I wasn't the best person, I know I was living a selfish life, but I was trying. At least I was trying. Didn't you see that? Please give me one more chance. Please let me make things good again. And keep in mind, I was praying, and when they go, I started to pray to God, and then they come, and then I pray. I say, in the name of Jesus, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, move. And they used to move. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, move. And they were moving. And then they come back again, and when I start to pray to him, they come back again, and we were doing that back and forth. They were laughing with each other and making fun of me and everything else. I said, please give me a chance, let me make things good again, and please give me a chance. And I was crying, and then all of a sudden, for some reason, they left. I don't know where they went. They left, and I saw a woman coming to me. She was an older woman, and she was covered with a scarf. I don't know who she is. Maybe it's my grandma. I don't know. I didn't know who she is, but I knew it that she was there to help me. So this lady didn't say one word to me, but I realized that I should follow her. Like I said, we didn't talk. We understand each other without speaking for some reason. I know it sounds strange, but it was like that. We understand each other. I was just following her. I was so scared. I just wanted to get out of there as soon as possible. That's all I wanted. I followed her, and I remember all the demons that I saw were naked. They only covered their private part with something. If I find a picture, I'll put it right here. They were making sword with a flame of fire on, with carbons and everything else. They were preparing that, and one of them was so into it, and this lady saw that he's right next to the entrance, so she hid me so that this creature can't see me. And he went somewhere. I don't know where he went. He moved, so she brought me to the door. I took her hand, and I said to her, I didn't use words to speak, but I said to her, I promise I'll pray for you. I don't know why I said that. I said, thank you for taking me out of here. I promise I will pray for you. She didn't take it seriously, or she didn't say thank you. She didn't say nothing. I didn't want these demons to find me again. So I went out of the door. When I went out, I saw the door for the first time, and it was huge. I think it was dark brown. It's so big, and no one can open and close it. Anyways, I went out of this place and I started running. And at the gate, I saw this couple that I know in real life, but we are not that friends. But I saw them, and there was another girl. I think she was their girlfriend, and they were looking for a disco where they can dance and drink. And you don't know how dangerous this place is until you get in. And once you are in, there's no way out. And they haven't been there, so they don't know how it is. They asked me, do you know around here a good club where we can dance and have a good time? And I said, are you kidding me? You know how dangerous this place is. And I said to the guy, please drive fast, let's go, let's go. They ignored me for some reason. Because they weren't inside, they don't know how dangerous it is. They were right at the gate of this place, of this hell, but they still didn't take it seriously. I said, we have to go far away from this place. It's really dangerous. And they were so distracted, and they were still looking for a club where they can have fun. So I said, if I stay with them, they will definitely find me, and this time there will be no second chance for me. So I have to run. And then I went out of the car and started running very, very, very fast, hoping that they don't catch me again. I was running as fast as I can because I wanted to get out of there. And then I went back to my body again. I don't know, it was a very strange feeling. I went back to my body again, and then I woke up and I was shaking. So my boyfriend was still sleeping. So I came to the living room and started crying and crying, and I was crying because the experience was so real, so real, so real. I was crying and I said, God, you know, I'm a very sensitive person. Why would you do that to me? Why would you show me that? And he reminded me of a prayer, you know. I saw this video some days before this experience. I watched the video. He was talking about Judgment Day. This guy was saying, if you don't believe me, pray about it. And I said, God, if hell does really exist, show me. He brought me back to this prayer, and then I realized that I'm the one who asked for it. That's what I want to say to you too. If you are not convinced, or if you don't believe it, or if you have your doubts, pray about it. Ask God, is that true? If it's true, show me a sign, or give me a vision, or give me a hand experience. And he will definitely do that because he's a faithful God. So why am I sharing that with you? I promised God that if he shows me, I will warn everyone about it, and that's what I'm doing. I waited for years because I wasn't ready to talk about it. I'm still not ready, to be honest, but sooner or later I have to do it because I made a promise, and that's why I am doing this video. Imagine the people that spend the rest of their lives in hell. I feel really, really sad for these people. It's important that you have a relationship with God, that you do your best, be nice to people. If you don't believe in spiritual things, it's time you open your eyes, because the spiritual world is even more real than the physical one. I know for a fact that it exists. If you don't believe that it exists, it's time you open your eyes, because it does. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, I thought that these 5 demons, they were all the demons that were in real life next to me, telling me all the lies. Most probably one was the demon of depression, and the other one was demon of insecurity, and the other one was demon of, I don't know, different demons telling me 100,000 lies. Yeah, now you know. Please, 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 I don't want you to go to that place where I went. And make things right with God. He loves us all, and he wants all of us to go to heaven, but it's up to us. But he gave us this free will, so we can decide for ourselves. Some people think that this life is the only life, but this life is only the preparation to the next one. So please make the best out of it. Please, I can't stress enough about this one, and I can't do it for you. I can only tell you, make things right with God, be nice to people, do good stuff, because you don't want to end up where I was 4 years ago. Imagine being tormented for the rest of your life, for the rest of your life, every day. And imagine there's not even, you can't even count days because there's no time. Imagine, oh, that's so scary. That is so scary. Please pray, make things right with God. He's a very good God. It's very uncomfortable for myself to come here and tell this story. I know how weird it sounds or how strange it sounds, but it is true. It's one of the most uncomfortable video I had to make. But if it helps one or two person, why not, right? Yeah, I'm glad I made this video finally, because I was postponing it over and over again. Anyways, I think I've said enough for today. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. Talk to you very soon. Love you guys. Take care. Bye. Mwah.